Hi everyone, I'm Sonia, and preparing your body for any threats, looming or otherwise, is important to being a few steps ahead in immunity. Especially things that we can't control, things like new diseases or things like flu. So I have 7 hacks for you and they'll be right up in a sec. If you like simple research-based information that is surrounded on health, then you need to subscribe to my channel and become part of my YouTube community. And definitely hit the like button too. Sleep. Prioritizing sleep is key to helping our body in its immune response. Studies and research shows that 2/3 of adults in developed nations aren't getting enough sleep, and that those who sleep 6 hours and less are actually 4 times more likely or susceptible to things like the common cold. Those who slept 7+ hours had a better immune response to things like an antibody response to things like vaccination. So this might be important, particularly with the rollout of vaccines across the world in response to COVID. Wouldn't you think that? Your body and its immune system is combined of lots of cells and proteins, and these actually fight foreign invaders, and these go on the offensive at night. So your body can turn up the heat at night because you are actually powered down to sleep. So it can use extra energy to actually fight and mount a response to any foreign invaders. Your body also prioritizes repair by altering your sleep stages so that it has the best ability to be able to repair cells and to rid itself of any foreign cells that shouldn't be there. So things like your non-REM sleep or your deep sleep, and of course I wear an Oura ring and it tracks my stages of sleep. So that real deep sleep is where your body goes through and does house cleaning. It gets rid of those cells that shouldn't be there. And that's an important part, that, the fact that our body can change how much, or the sleep stages, depending on what we need to fight. T cells also work best at night, and the role of these, it's sort of like an animal that hunts at night. T cells actually work best at night, and sleep actually helps increase the T cell's ability to actually stick to the target cell, so the foreign cell, so it actually sticks better to it, and making it more likely that it is effective and lethal in the fact that, it destroys it, and there you go, the infection is abated. As sleep and immunity research continue, it becomes clear that when you don't get enough sleep, your immunity is not as good as it should be, and that by having 7+ hours of sleep, you can head to the battlefield with your body prepared. Number 2 is water. Stay hydrated. Depending on what you do, as in exercise, your occupation, may mean that you need to drink or replace your fluid intake more than someone who may be in a sedentary role, as in sitting in an office. But definitely we need to be replacing water between 1.5 to 2 litres a day. And this helps flush our body through of toxins, because our body is made up of something like 60% water. And, all our bodily functions actually need water to actually flush through things and to actually operate, including our brain as well. Number 3 is stock up on immune boosting nutrients. So these are things like vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin D. These are so important in maintaining our immune system. I have previous clips on zinc and vitamin D in regards to immunity. It's just so important. So if you need to refresh your mind, have a look at those as well. Zinc is an essential element for living organisms, and it can't be accumulated in the body. So it's essential that we're getting enough zinc through foods. However, like in high growth areas like childhood, adolescence, pregnancy, lactation, and in the elderly, zinc requirements are actually increased. If you are over the age of 70 or you have parents or grandparents who are over the age of 70, then it is most likely that they will require a supplement of zinc. So studies show that zinc is great for the immune system. It also helps with the antibody response in vaccines. It also has a great thing like it has that antidepressant activity in the brain. And yeah, it's all round a great supplement to be taking. Vitamin D is another supplement that is great for our immunity. And I have a clip on vitamin D, so you can have a look at that. But vitamin D usually is sourced from things like sunshine. And, you know, people often think that, hey, I live in Australia, I have so much sunlight, I've got all the vitamin D that I need. Or research shows that places like Australia, the Pacific Islands, people actually aren't getting enough vitamin D. So if you want to know how much you have in your body, there's a blood test that you can have for that. But definitely vitamin D helps our immune system. Vitamin D is important right now because studies and research show that countries that don't have deficient vitamin D3 in the population group actually are more resistant to respiratory tract infections and things like tuberculosis. And in recent studies as well, symptoms from things like COVID were actually improved with use of vitamin D3. So, take some. Go buy some. Number 4 is avoid alcohol and tobacco. So we know the studies on tobacco or cigarette smoking aren't good. It causes lots of problems, and you know we have had numerous campaigns to rid ourselves of cigarettes and nicotine. However, people do continue to smoke. You need to stop smoking. It ruins or decreases the effectiveness of your airways. And definitely for a respiratory tract infection or an airborne disease, makes you more likely a candidate, makes you more susceptible. And vaping is no different. Number 5 is fuel your body with healthy foods. Now, what are they? They're those green things like from the supermarket or green grocery store. The vegetables, the fruit, the unprocessed foods. These are the foods that fuel your body and have nutrients and vitamins that are essential for having a healthy body. And this helps us in our immune response. We have the correct fuel to help fight battles in our body. So number 6 is maintaining a healthy weight. We know that being obese is not good in cases of inflammation and infection, and definitely those who are obese are more at risk in this current pandemic, and that is because with obesity comes associated comorbidities or medical problems. So if you are overweight or obese, take measures to start actively reducing your weight. And the last one is keep moving. 20 minutes a day is what is suggested as being the best for maintaining good health. And so by moving 20 minutes, if you can't do 20 minutes, 10 minutes is fine, as long as you're doing something. And definitely, it doesn't have to be in a block of 20 minutes. It can be 3 minutes here. It can be running up a flight of stairs at work, up and down a few times, or during the day. It can be parking in the parking lot when you're going to the supermarket, furthest away and walking into the shopping centre that way. It can be doing a few squats and stretches beside your desk at work. It can be a number of things. And of course, it can be definitely walking around the block, taking a bike ride, going swimming with the kids, whatever it is that makes your heart rate increase for a period of 20 minutes a day. So I hope that's all been helpful, because we want our body to be prepared and to battle any infections so that our immune response is great. You can support your immune system by being mindful of your activities during the day and what you fuel your body with. So give your body the best chance. And that's it for me. Bye for now.